Hey guys, and welcome to episode 18 of Firon's Commentaries, The System Shock 2. It's been a while, and I am sorry about that, but now we're in my favorite sector of Recreation Deck, which is the mall sector. There's quite a bit of security here. 2 security bots and 1 military police bot. And for my third OS upgrade, I get funnel friendly for obvious reasons. Although the HP benefit doesn't matter too much, the Psi benefit is what I'm trying to get from it. And in all honesty, that's like the last OS upgrade that actually kind of matters. The last one's like located way too late in the game, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Gotta love how invisibility has its uses.
Reminds you that there are only 163 shopping days until Christmas. An extra work cycle just...
Oh, I guess Xerxes is quite the reminder. That's quite a while until Christmas. If I remember correctly, aren't we currently like in July of this year? I don't remember the exact date. But 163 days is still quite a while before Christmas, so is there really a need for the reminder? Oh well. Oh well. For the most part, I'm just exploring the mall, trying to avoid any sort of direct confrontation for the most part. Although, as you would expect, there are security forces here. After all, you don't want thieves easily to get into the stores, right? And also, out of all the sectors, I just think this area has the most attractive aesthetics, as I like to call them. It just looks really cool, how everything's set up. There's also some other areas here besides the stores that are worth checking out. And this is like arguably the area where you can get the cheapest medical hypos in the game, only 49 each. So we're gonna have to stock up on them. It's always important to have a good supply of med hypos and all that. And here's a log from one of the most memorable crew members, Rosenberg.
Why don't I just make a bonfire and throw all my nanites on it? Last night with Nikki was amazing. Hollow woman, real woman. You gotta love technology. But I must have left all my nanites in her room, in the central sim center. What a maroon.
Yeah, as you might gather, he's quite the pervert. But he's pretty cool. And judging from what I've read in Pacifist Approach, I think he has an Australian accent. I'm not sure whether or not it's a fake accent or not. If it's a fake accent, it's a really good fake. And that's another part of the code for the transmitter. So far we know that the code is 1410, and the last digit, honestly I have no idea where to find it. I'll just guess for the last digit. Shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, here's another log by Rosenberg.
What's wrong with people? Things go to hell and they think they can just walk over the rules. I'm not opposed to a little vice now and then, but outright theft? Hey, what are you doing over there? Get away from that replicator, you son of a...
I think Matt from the guy Matt's Modern Life, as his username is called, he once indicated that Rosenberg was a red shirt on the Von Ron, and I agree with that 100%. The guy was killed by a petty thief, not by a hybrid, not by a midwife, not by a cyber assassin. He was not killed in any horrible way. The many didn't even have any interest in him, it seems. Well, at least he died a normal way, by a human hand rather than the many. In some ways, I find the many to be a little more horrifying than the death caused by, someone who doesn't want to get caught. Then again, I might not really know that until, I encounter such a situation, and I hope I never do. If for some reason that turret always tries to kill that camera up there, even though it's impossible for it to reach it. I plan to research those organs that you see in my inventory, those blue brain-looking things. Those are annelid implants. They have unique abilities. The blue ones are Psi-related items, so I definitely plan to use them at some point if they are useful by any means. But for right now, they're kind of completely useless to me. I'm just carrying them around for later. Alright, here's another weird thing. The turret also thinks that it can shoot bugs, even though it'll just go right through the bugs and probably hit me in the back. Looks like security is all the way over there, so I should be alright. Anyhow, I decided that I would dedicate this episode to talking about technology used for like entertainment or recreational or earthly pleasures, and the fact that we might be able to get a hold of this kind of technology earlier than, shown in this game. Chances are this technology was invented earlier, it's just that they implemented the design into the ship. But before we get to that, here's another log by Rosenberg.
Taylor found this weird kind of weapon, but he must have used it wrong. Made him sick, real sick. I stashed the thing on the second floor of the crew annex, and jury-rigged the door lock. Code of 11111. Easy to remember, huh? I also stashed a pile of nanites and some other goodies there. No sense in getting caught with your pants down. Except in this place.
Yeah, being the usual pervert that he always is. Gotta love Rosenberg. Anyhow, as I was saying, down the road, I always thought that when we advanced in technology and were able to create holograms, or be able to create enhancements that were safer than what we have today, then we would be able to take our pleasure experience to a whole new level. The Central Sim Center is a primary example of this. It's basically like a place where you go to pay for prostitutes. Only the difference is they're holograms. So there's pretty much no fear at all when it comes to long-term consequences should you do something unforgiving to the prostitute. The design is rather interesting, though. Very cutesy, but at the same time very obviously sensual. Anyway, what I was getting at is that our Hinduistic pleasures, sorry if I butchered that word, would be brought out a lot more strongly in the future when we have technology such as this. Because we would have literally no fear of consequences, and we'd be able to satisfy ourselves to our heart's content, and even over-satisfy ourselves. And it would in a sense, it would also belittle certain morals in terms of technology, because AI in particular, if there was something with AI and it became self-aware, then that would probably create a whole new episode of problems. I'm just totally guessing on all of this stuff. This is all just theories and shit. But I like to think of what the future would be like at times, and considering the technology we see on this ship, there's not much of a wonder why some of the crew members on this ship were quite stupid, to be honest. The fear is that when we advance in technology, we might let go of our moral standing. We might let go of the things that we learned in the past that made us, respect life or other people more. But that's a pessimistic view on it. Some people would claim that this is just harmless fun and there's really nothing to be worried about. And I would have to agree with that. Technology has always been used as a way to make our lives easier. This is just one of many ways that it does. Now then, before I go on, take a look at this.
Hi there.
This is completely unfair. These prices are through the f***ing roof. I mean, obviously it was a joke from one of the designers about theater prices, but seriously, this couldn't be any more true. Seriously. If I ever make a video game in the future, and if it includes a movie theater, I'm going to do the same exact thing. Just because $7 for a thing of popcorn is just completely bullshit. I mean, you have to agree with me, guys. You totally have to. I would love to hear a comment about that, because I'm pretty sure there are many people who sympathize with me. You guys know what's coming up. 2 security bots plus 1 military bot equals big action. And since Shepard Reborn said his series was about to end, I decided to dedicate this segment to his series. Hope you like it, Shepard Reborn. Shepard Reborn clearly had a much more epic way of using that music. But anyhow, I'm looking forward to more series from you after you do Pacifist Approach. So keep making videos, Shepard Reborn. And this is the end of episode 18, and I'll be seeing you soon in episode 19. Stick around for a preview of the next episode if you wish. See you then.